He was doing that, so instead, like, if John triangled one of his workout partners, instead of him trying to cut an angle and like do what we usually do, he would just try and hold on for all he can because he knows that the workout partner is just going to try and rip out. And then, like, you know, he had little tweaks where he'd put his head down. If you go to throw like a jab, he would like block this way here, which opened him for a head kick. So like John trained on those things. He broke my nose, like poured blood. This one, John was still working as a firefighter. And I was holding mitts for him, and we got into the rhythm, and boom, he caught me, right? Well, in the fight, he caught the guy with a head kick the same way and split him wide open. And then the guy took him down, which again, this guy's a stud, All-American wrestler. He immediately triangled the guy and then just held on. And sure enough, the guy ripped the wrong angle, like ripped the wrong way, and he's just holding on. Well, the guy didn't rip his head out, so guess what happened? Tap, first round submission. And he just submitted someone that held the belt. He was the Bellator champion before, I forget all the names. It's been a few years. But like, you catch what I'm saying. Like, there's a whole, like, studying your opponents. People do it, man. People go to that other level of, like, you know, if you can find fight film on someone, find someone intelligent enough to break it down with you. Look at the flaws. See where he's going, like, you know, for instance, not trying to be that way, but like, he gives up the underhooks a lot. That's something that I noticed off of his film because, like, not trying to be that way, but I was coming here for bad intention. I treated it like a fight. I treated it like everything else in life. If I'm going to do something, I do it the right way. I fully expected to use my underhook series against him, and I was going to blast out, and I don't think he could have stopped it. But I'm looking for holes in his game, if that makes any sense. And then the same thing with you. If I watched your fight films, I'll be like, oh, you know, in turtle position, he tries throwing his hooks, he doesn't roll wrists. So I know your legs are coming and not wrists. So I know what to do, if that makes any sense.
Studying is very important. I got into, I don't know, 20-something fights. Nobody had ever exposed leg kicks on me. One guy exposed the crap out of me. And I ended up damaging posterior tibial inside and nerve my Jeff Roberts.
Yeah. He was a guy that, like, straight up you could call and be like, hey, there's a fight in 2 days. And he'd be like, all right. I'm in. Yeah, like,
it didn't matter if I was
show up.
or not. I didn't care.
He's
I
like,
did it for fun.
They're like, hey, how much you weigh? I don't know, 82? You want to fight 85? Oh, yeah! Who am I fighting? Like, he literally, like, and there's different types of people, man, but that's why I've always fucked with him because, like, at the end of the day, no one can call him a pussy. That man will show up to bang, win, lose, or draw. He fought Paris Arts, which is a very...
He's a stud. I'll put it to you that way.
He was just one of those guys that a lot of guys don't.
Still knocking people out.
He was a fighter that, at the time, a lot of fighters would dunk, is the best way to say it. And he took him on short notice.
I got knocked out.
He got knocked out.
I've never been knocked out.
But like, there's different types of people. But find you a circle of people. Like, he obviously cares about you.
I got a belt out.
Because y'all can get together and be eating meals and watching your opponent's moves and writing it down. Where's his hole? What am I working on? Does your opponent do better circling left or right? Like, for instance, I had an opponent that when we started the fight, I immediately, when I went to go touch gloves, I rotated him away from his corner because his corner talked to him too much. It's little things like that. He listened to his corner.
Too well, huh?
We fight over here.
Yeah.
You're fighting with my homies. Over here. We in this corner. Like, seriously, the games, the mental games, bro, there's so much. Yeah. But you're going to do it if you're going to chase it.
Little stuff like that. Like, I fought a guy who had only fought guys who were orthodox. I come out in southpaw because he knows I'm not southpaw. Throws him off like I switch right before the bell rings, just like that, quick like that. Throws him off like that.
Hey,
He's like,
come
oh
out-
shit, I didn't train for that.
come out against a great boxer and he knows you're a wrestler, and right off the jump we come in and boom! I literally slapped his legs and then shattered his nose. The first 2 seconds of the fight. That's setting the tone.
Anything to get in their head.
And that's the guy that almost knocked me out in the third. Like, literally, I was gassed, man. I took him out
twice?
Huh?
You fought twice?
No, that was the first fight. I shattered his nose in the first couple seconds.
And he lasted him.
He was a golden glove. He was a stud.
Wow.
Like,
Nice.
he was 2-0 at the time, and when we were both young and dumb. But the thing is, like, I wasn't in shape. There's a difference between peaking for a fight camp and being in regular, everyday shape. There's a big difference.
How do you think you get ready in the finest men?
It depends on who you are. Because, like, I don't know if you're fast twitch. I don't know if you're slow twitch. I don't know your body. And that's the thing. So we need to be working on your slow twitch residuals. Like for instance, like there's so many. It gets so complicated because even when we start talking to nutrition, I'll blow your mind with nutrition. Because like I wasn't an athlete, I had to do the extra to get there. If that makes any sense. And dude, there's so much to it. There's so like you hold body fat in different areas of your body for different reasons. And like you ever heard of the biosignature method?
Got some slickers, but no.
Just to give you just what level I'm talking about, it's a Poliquin system. There's 4 different levels of training, okay? To become a PICP level 4, the highest level, you have to have a world champion under you. George St. Pierre, when he became world champion, someone got their PICP 4. That guy got his PICP 4. When the Chicago Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup, guy got his PICP 4. That's the type of level I'm talking about. Like but the system, when I'm saying it's insane, like there's tests you can do. Like if you want to go down that rabbit hole, like
You got Instagram, yeah?
yeah, and Facebook, dude. And I'll give you my cell phone number if you got any questions. Like I live in Wilmington, I don't mind, you know.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm all about help. There's a lot of people around here that would help. I mean, one of my boys right now he started off years ago with me. He's about to fight on bare knuckles. Yeah, Don Terry Woods.
Oh, okay. One of my striker brothers, I don't know if you know him, James Brown. He's in bare knuckle too. What do you think about him? What do you think about him?
I know.
My boy Bill Coach ain't gonna take that belt.
I've known him for years.
What do you think of him, man? Talented guy, yeah. When it comes to striking, yeah. I think so.
Man, whole different level.
Yeah.
If he would have got his grappling up to the same level for MMA, I think he would have already been a world champion. Because he's got it and he listens. So like, you know, when I cornered him for a couple fights, I'm like, hey, you know, I need to see more jabs or something like that. Yes, sir! Middle of the fight. Like that's what I mean about like, I'm gonna put this in, create new contact. My name is Chris. But yeah, tell him I said hi. I knew him back before he started fighting. When he was just
Oh, nice.
Spotty on point? Ah, I should have been able to tell. I should have known.
he was doing like spinning,
I tried to
crazy,
sneak
kick
in, but-
flips and everything.
It's not
Like,
no
just-
shit thing.
yeah, but
Still a lot of
but that was only.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
but
he
not
got
too
me
much.
to like, hey, now I'm boxing, and now all of a sudden
Now
he's
you
full
feel-
extension. Like he's
definitely
And honestly, I think
My problem is I learned a lot of moves.
unless they come out
Never
with
learned
a
the proper
bare
ways.
knuckle.
Yeah, but
Because
you
I
know,
think-
you
I think
feel
he's
it
even
coming.
hinder that boxing.
The
bare
Like, I was
knuckle.
gonna roll this way, I was like, he does not do
you
that.
felt the threat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you felt the threat.
If they ever came out with a bare
A
knuckle
little
Muay
bit,
Thai,
a little bit of purchase.
because
what's his
eventually-
brother?
You were out of there.
because eventually he's going to get someone that eats his body up. I've not seen it yet, personally, you know, but realistically, you know, if he could start kicking, it would negate the people trying to eat his body because he would just, dude, like, yeah. Man, if he could be able to kick those guys too, oh my God. And I still root for him like a mofo, you know, but when Derek and I sort of parted paths, you know, James was obviously coaching over there and everything, so we kind of had to, you know what I mean? But I ain't got nothing but love for him.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Dude,
What a well done job with this guy. Wilmington is honored that.
dude, there's so many.
I'm honored that he came by.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that it was, with ill intention, but I'm
man.
glad.
At least I was honest.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys came
I was
by.
just,
Yeah.
at least I was honest with you, you know what I mean? Like, it is.
That's it, man. I'll be back.
It's better than,
Please, brother.
it went better than the last gym raid I had.
Yeah? How'd that go?
I was wrapping my hands and the guy sucker punched me, and we ended up bare knuckle fighting for the next 15
Yeah, when you
minutes.
said you weren't gonna
Yeah.
sucker punch me, I thought to myself, who the
Uh,
fuck is this guy? I was like, hey, Chris, how's it going?
I drove all the way to South Carolina, and he came in talking trash. Yeah. And I was like, nah, let your fucking hands talk. You've talked enough already. And he comes walking up to me, and he's a Muay Thai world champion. So I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna come talk shit at me. Nope. Whoa! Dropped me. And yeah, we ended up in a big one, and we fought it out bare knuckle, right then, right there. Yeah. Because I wasn't gonna finish wrapping my hands, so do my mouthpiece in. Here we go. Like it just.
You got a point about wrapping hands though, because fragility, once your hands go fragile.
Yeah.
But what I did, I ended up just doing the wrap around this way. I didn't do the between the fingers thing.
Hey, what do you think he's so lanky, and especially when he's running? All right.
Yeah, his hands are long and lean.
Yeah, he ended up letting him
Yeah.
be done.
I got no mouthpiece though. Just remember.
Michael Travel here.
Yeah, man.
unless you want to work something specific.
I should butt
We did any martial art before,
I
bro?
should butt scoop.
Have you done any martial art before? No?
I've been here last few days.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
A couple times.
Watch out for the big boys.
Yeah.
Little butt scoop. Little butt scoop. Come on, no waza. Come on.
Why do you have those to me, Chris?
Come on, can you build that? Huh? Come on, Mickey. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's secret too. That right there, baby. Most people, you know, man, they're soft there. They're soft there. I've been dropped more body shots than I've ever been with headshots.
I like to think of my striking as moving up and down. I like to definitely.
Oh yeah. Tear that body up. Make me regret it. There you go.
God, yeah.
Loving you.
It's easy, cut it, you're beautiful. Come on, BBW. Come on. Come play.
You didn't do the high note.
Huh?
You didn't do the high note.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Yes. This guy's a triple threat.
Dude, you're heavier than I thought you were gonna be.
330.
Fuck me. Damn, I was kidding. Yeah, I think I haven't rolled jiu-jitsu in like 2 years. Literally. I'm just one of those guys. Gotta answer the call.
Or you just.
No, mostly jiu-jitsu these days, but I'll help people with wrestling, but you know what I mean? Like, there's a kid trying to go for regionals or states or something like that, I'll go help him, but
Okay.
I don't think Pender's even going to have a team this year.
do it.
Yeah.
Why don't you coach it?
Oh,
Get them to coach
Jeff
it.
is an assistant
Get out.
coach over there,
No.
but they just really like their current coach is not. I don't know.
I think they're taking him out, bro.
Oh, are they?
I got a bad feeling.
I mean,
They
to be
only
honest, he says some weird stuff.
They only had like 3 wrestlers at one point.
Hinder?
And when I was in high school,
Oh yeah, our team only had like 6 of them.
yeah, they were low. They didn't have much at all.
We had to like win every match or we didn't win the team.
Dude, we beat Hoggard 76 to -1.
That's true.
The newspaper called my coach and was like, hey, do you mind if we turn that -1 into 1? He's like, fuck no, they earned that.
We're out.
Yeah. He's like, he slapped him. That's his fault.
Yeah, that was my foot.
What you gonna do with it?
That's all. Let's go let it go for a while.
If only you had a gate.
Yeah, oh my God. I'd like to, but see, what, this is so technical. It's like,
I keep worrying about hurting your back now. I'm like, dude, if I do
yeah, I
certain
appreciate
things.
it. Oh, sorry. My, for me, it's like, when I get pinned down and knee, I get like, it's claustrophobic. It's shit.
It's really vital to be around.
Oh, God. And the speed, it's even hit me. The speed at which the man can hit you in the skate is amazing. It's like,
When you get your breath, I'll grapple with you a little bit.
Come on.
yeah, I feel like Jacques,
It's so weird watching him because it's really like a bigger James Brown.
I feel like he, I swear to God, I feel like this man is gonna be
Wait,
How are you
you're gonna
with
be a
kicks,
world
though?
champion.
How are you with low kicks and things
Oh,
like that?
I like
Josh
Aaliyah
is
too.
amazing with
His Muay
Well, I
Thai.
mean, not about him kicking. I know he can probably kick him.
handling him.
Like
I don't like taking them.
like people timing your jumping.
He is more of a kickboxer, I think.
Honestly, for sure. But I think I'm running into the issue that you alluded to earlier, man.
Getting hit with
You like
I
John
mean, the trainer
Jones,
will become a big fish. You know,
Yeah.
I have to be. I gotta be pushed when it comes.
Like he
I
said,
get pushed
though.
in grappling for sure.
That's right, man.
Kickboxing,
South
not
Carolina.
often.
Yeah.
Not often.
Straight up.
South Carolina, bro.
It
Different
is.
rules.
Because the rules in North Carolina are gonna limit you
can't
so
catch.
much.
You can't
You
do
never
the base.
develop that way.
No, or you can't elbow. You can elbow the ground now.
Have you heard of Trevor
To the
Hayes?
body.
See, there's places in North Carolina where, like, if you scheduled a trip up there, he would have not just his gym. He would go grab a couple more and be like, hey, this guy's trying to get some, he needs some. And it's friendly. It's not a, oh, come beat this guy. It's more of a, hey, this guy's trying to push himself, he's trying to get to the next level. But it's people like that, that he's, in my opinion, helped push Muay Thai. And most people don't know who he is.
Trevor
His
Hayes.
name
is
again?
amazing.
Trevor Hayes.
Yeah, he's
Trevor
amazing.
Hayes.
Where's he live here out here?
He's
Raleigh, wasn't he in South Carolina for a little while?
He's bouncing around. Yeah, I went and saw him when he was down in South Carolina. Now he's up near Charlotte. I
You're right,
believe.
though. That's so true.
He was up in Durham for a while.
South Carolina.
Yeah,
Because
for
So like,
because
there's
people
different
will
places,
develop.
different gyms.
You used to
where,
not
like,
kicking people in the head and
you
stuff
can
like that, and
escape
then you
for a
go down there and
weekend,
it's stuck in your
go
head.
It's like you said, the moment they get hit,
Like a lot of
they're
these
gonna run
places
home to
there,
mama.
Yeah.
They
And if
understand
you
that North
fought
Carolina's a
the
small
whole
place.
time, was that out
They're
of your
not
game?
caring
Yeah,
about,
dude.
oh,
Yes.
well, he might start
And,
off
it's-
on a rough note.
and
They're
the
like,
fact
hey, let's
that
have
we're
the
right
base
on the border
come help
with South
because you're also
Carolina.
elevating their
Oh, and
game.
it's easy to
Because
get a fight.
if you come in,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
number
yeah.
one,
Super easy.
now
Totally.
they're number one. So
Are you
working
are you
on
right
next
when you
one
right handed?
because he was a big fish.
What hand do you right with?
Like, it's
Right
different.
penmanship?
Your respect,
Put
you're
that
very
in the back.
respectful naturally.
I'm saying the same thing to him. He's right-handed, so
But-
he puts his back. He kind of likes it.
Well, we're gonna fight both sides.
That's what I told
James
him.
Brown's a great start,
Shoot,
but then take it
Spread your
other
legs
places.
just a little bit.
See,
Yeah.
another thing, never
You
try
want to
to
do a good stance?
Inside.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would never.
Right.
I would
See
never.
how he-
Some
see
people
how you're
say
off balance?
Some
Uh-huh.
people say that they only want to train inside.
see his feet.
I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
I'm planning.
Not
No
exactly.
stops for me.
Sorry.
Yeah,
And,
not at all.
He's
and
been-
with
Not
with
about the
all
stop
this
line.
bent
Yeah.
up,
Not on
if
the
someone
mats,
comes
no.
in for a
Even
shot,
in general,
he is
I think
he
it's
has
just
got
because training
defense.
so often that
You're
even in
straight
public,
up.
I'd rather just slip on a
Man,
pair
it's,
of
it's
shoes.
way easier to snatch. See, your knees are a little locked out.
Just outside of Charlotte.
Like,
It
look
takes
at
it takes
this.
getting
Yeah.
comfortable, like, you know, just find your own.
How'd you say?
This is like
How'd
fifth
you
night.
say?
Yeah.
I got to the block.
I was there.
No. And he was right. Look down the barrel.
Yeah.
When you punch, look down. Yeah, like it's like a fire.
Not ready to take
And
it
if
out.
one's
Ready
out,
for-
one's
for,
up.
like, just fighting out of it.
Right?
Because he had
One's
me
out.
tough, like,
One's
locked.
up.
My head was stuck.
Give me two.
And he was cranking me right here.
And then
I was
across.
like,
Nice.
don't know what to
And
do.
then I
I
want you
won
to
regionals
bob your
twice,
head.
and then my senior
and
year,
disappear.
it was supposed to be my time to make the run.
Remember?
First
Remember Phil?
round, I had a
Phil.
new pair of
We did
headgear,
some
some
rough
zero
here.
jigs.
Relax.
Yeah.
I stuck out real far,
We were
and I
ready
got
to
caught
work.
in the front headlock,
Boom.
and it put me out.
Mm.
Honestly,
And now,
I
get away in
I
the
didn't
shit.
wrestle the first 2 years of high school.
Come on in and work.
You're annoying. I never trained stand-up.
So,
Yeah,
I'm
dude.
not gonna really do it.
He is like
And,
you gonna fight too?
So was that your forte? That was
Yeah,
like,
he's-
oh,
he's-
wait a minute.
Yeah, but he's
one day
a
I'd
slick
like to, I
rapper.
think
Yeah.
maybe like a year
Grapple
now.
with him.
Yeah.
I've been
Grapple
doing this
with
for about a year and a half.
I tell everyone, amateurs where you learn. You learn about
I was
yourself,
the lazy
you learn
guy
about
who
others.
trained
The after,
Because you're representing
after
white
you
belt,
win that
whatever,
cross,
realistically, it does sound
read
bad,
out
but
and
like,
dance.
making a couple losses as an amateur, sometimes it's appropriate.
Because listen, the whole crowd is watching.
Not just that.
So when you
like,
dance out all slick,
5-0 going into your pro, you know how hard it is for you to find your matchups.
one of
these
these, it's showing you. It's showing
Yeah, I don't know
you.
if you ever heard of King
So if
James.
you look like you're winning,
I fought
Like
there
Ryan
before.
Battle,
Yeah,
when
he
he
used
fought,
to be. I
he
fought
lost a
there
couple
since
amateur
he
fights
was
right off the
young.
jump and everything.
Yeah.
It's in the
I
UFC.
fought him, he was also
Come
fought
on,
The thing
boy.
is, when he turned pro,
give me a look.
it's easier to kind of match someone like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Crowd.
Knockout, knockout, submission, knockout, knockout, like,
The crowd loves
because
it.
that fighting team fight you guys
You're an
want.
entertainer.
Because they have nothing to gain,
Never like
and it's business that's right. They
5'7" pounds.
understand that the business of professional fighting is set.
Put your gloves up to your face.
I never was.
People get set up.
And you dance out.
I don't think I have much to lose. I think that's the thing.
Just knowing that
Like you said,
I
anatomy.
have
I dropped 22 different times already.
Yeah.
And so I've did more than 5 steps.
Yeah.
Man, natural power.
You got natural power. You hit hard. You hit hard. So what you need to not do, don't try to try to relax. Try to react. It'll happen. I don't want you to exhaust trying to use your natural strength.
Trying to get down.
Nice, nice.
I've heard of him. Yeah. He's from Raw, Nevada, Jacksonville, right? Yes. Oh yeah?
See, you're blessed because
Yeah.
We had to play so
when I was in college, trying to wrestle and fighting,
I couldn't even hear the
we didn't have a sponsor for night.
The place our
Oh,
was
really?
so loud you couldn't
Oh,
hear it.
God. Yeah.
That's what I've been thinking about.
2 fights in 4 hours, the place was so loud.
Places like Clean Eats, they'll give you meal
What
prep.
promotion was it?
Fighting. Places like that where now you got your meal prep. You know, places like K-Side MMA, Toro MMA and stuff like that. They're always looking for people tapping the market because of stuff like this. Like,
Because what
see
I
how
want
Noah's
you to
wearing
do is
brands in here?
I want you to see the outside of my range.
I was trying to buy
Get in,
He goes
at
behind
the
his
store,
shorts. When
and then
That's
disconnect.
my little thing, the little
So I don't have time to pay you back.
people coming in, and they
You're
go
always
right
going to
here.
be tall
They'll most likely
than the guys you fight
the rawest
because of
dudes in
your
class.
physique.
They don't want the same
So this
gear.
will always be a
They're
good
gonna show up and
strategy.
wear the same gloves as you. They're gonna wear the same, and it's like that. It really is.
That's good about that. I didn't think about that.
Man.
You're slick. You're gonna have problems on 70 for real.
You're gonna be out.
Is it gonna drag it out?
You're gonna drag it out. Well, I need to see you hit somebody and see what you stand.
It's beautiful.
Cool.
Stop kicking, relax.
No, I was worried about falling down with my hip weight. I wasn't sure which way you were gonna turn your wrist. You turn the wrist the right way. You got to if you'd have turned it the other way.
You had
Got a
it
natural
for career.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, it's all the same.
Real.
You'll learn to start getting more lackadaisical as time goes.
You feel that? Dude, that's nice. I've got natural hands.
You're good. You just got me. I don't mean nothing. Yeah, there you go. I never been out in their places. That's how you learn. So you left that under focus like this. You'll lose most of the time.
Now, when you're laying that cross, I can go back and take to see up. So when you throw that cross on me, that hand is going down. You're landing on the toe of the cross.
You got good strength.
Other hand is here. Not that.
You were kind of sneaking in. But
And it's gonna rob your power, but you got to have the insurance policy.
It's like if you make it to the underhook, especially if you wrestle,
Gotta be up.
go right here. So, boom, turn, rotate. So now, bro, if you do that, you'll break it.
oh, that's it.
And then what ends up happening is people start coming in here.
I wanna see that. Bam, bam. That jab.
Maybe a combination. When you do, you have more success.
You might get something like
Yeah, I mean, you had a successful one, but
underhook spins, no bother, because I can make it
I
smaller.
don't need the camera to prove
there you
it.
go. There you go, baby.
Yes.
You see?
Ooh, nice.
And I'm also using my knee to set
Yeah,
this off, not to
yeah.
catch you.
Yeah, you're trying to keep that
Don't
distance.
blocking
worry
it.
about power.
And then when you push,
Power
get it.
will come. Just worry about it.
There you go, baby. Beautiful. You connected with that, that would have been hurt. Good job, man.
He wants the ankle. He just wants the ankle.
Man, this kid's got power. This kid's got power.
It's got a good frame for it.
That's not frustration.
And socks too.
It fucking hurts.
Socks.
And socks. Wait till we get shoes on this guy. I swear to God, you're gonna kill people. You better knock him out.
You switching stitches already? Nice.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to switch them along.
Oh, okay.
We talked about that last week, right? Yeah, switching stances. Brutal.
He's not honoring it. I'll break it right now.
Scaring me, man.
Got it. This is where
2 more.
you don't harm your partners. He's got a lot of that.
Man, this kid is scaring me.
I got a little bit of flexibility.
Yeah, but you got the
I know.
flexibility for you to go.
You got juice. You got juice.
Yeah, but you can go and stuff.
That's why they don't
You got-
allow. That's why they don't allow ankle locks.
You got
for DJs.
natural-
Because it's so easy to
Five
manipulate
hundred
that ankle.
And
500 meters up on down
you're
here.
biomorphic because you're so long.
Exactly that I know.
Yeah, dude, I love it.
But it was 'cause I went for some and they didn't honor it. The next one I just went in. But you were talking about a big tournament, like 100 fucking people on 6 matches.
Competitive.
Like,
Yeah, competitive.
it's also why I like blood chokes better.
I'm on practice on the bed. Just work on that technique. Drill, drill, drill. Technique,
Yeah.
technique, technique, technique.
It's what it is. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I
He's got-
appreciate that. I'm sorry I'm not in better shape.
How dare you, Jeff? It's only been 7-8 years.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
you
been
told
8
me.
years.
Please. I wouldn't even train him. That was so nice
Smoking too
of
many
me.
blunts, drinking too many beers,
Alright.
staying up too late.
Yeah, I'm still on that.
Oh, yeah. The worst thing I do now is I'm sitting in the recliner, and the only thing that reminds me to get in bed is the cold beer I just filled my crotch.
Understood.
Yeah.
You kind of float on it and just.
Yeah.
Some of these teeth are fake.
Look.
Oh, right.
Yeah, the
We don't have
smoking.
anymore.
And I got this Portuguese wife who likes to cook for me, and I went from 162 to over 200
It's
pounds.
my bedtime, so
Thank you. Wait, man, thank you so much, dude.
Hey man, take my number too, man. I'd love to come up and train with you.
He's not far. He's right there by Paul.
Yeah, I'm at my
Oh
boss
yeah,
place.
dude, I live up the road from you. I live in Willow's Bed.
Do you?
Yeah, bro. That's hilarious. That
Got something about socks.
guy's like every day, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in.
Josh, you want around or you going? You get in here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. When, from now on, you get underhook.
Yeah.
But dude, start your drill.
I don't know if you noticed, I tried to get one the other day. I was starting to remember a little bit.
And that's the thing. My offense goes down
Yeah.
90%.
Like
Take
Jacques
that.
Cousteau.
You can really eliminate a lot with that.
If I get the underhook, game's open. There's so many different ways I can go. If you've got the underhook, you can also flatten me out. You can do 100 kilos pressure. If you ever heard of 100 kilos? So like, you know, John, this guy that runs Alliance. If you go over there, you're going to hear 100 kilos like every day. And they talk about 100 kilos of pressure at all times on one position, which is, you know, if I'm on my side here,
You
Just
want
a
around
technique.
or
You should
no?
always be having 100
Yeah,
kilos of
you
pressure.
gotta get it.
Throw, breathe.
It's coming, brother.
Yes.
Sir.
You need to be breathing while you're throwing them punches.
Breathing.
Always. That's the most
Yeah.
important
Sound
thing about
effects.
MMA.
I say make sound effects.
Yeah. That's the most important thing about MMA, if y'all can always
Yeah.
remember. Breathing.
I try to
At
see
all
some-
times.
yes, sir.
I try to say,
But especially
make
with your
sound
wrestling
effects.
background, dude,
Yeah.
there's dirty shit you can do off the
Yeah.
You end up in front headlock.
I do it too.
Moving right.
Yeah. I mean, just anything that helps you remember to breathe.
To be
That's the
honest,
most
I really
important
don't
thing.
like front headlocks.
Even sitting there,
moves that you can
just
do out
learning
there
how to breathe
Yeah.
properly.
that are 100%.
Deep breaths.
Yeah.
Like you can
Practicing
actually
your
choke
breathing
people
and
out like
learning
that, you know
to
what I mean?
stay calm at all times.
So like,
It's huge.
Right
It's
here.
one of the biggest things that helped me.
Well, it's huge.
here.
It's huge.
Touch right here.
Because
I could step and
so many people
go
go
to
to
sleep
sleep
if you don't roll. If you're not calm at all times, you
I just
panic.
open
If you're
my
not calm, you're
mouth.
panicking.
Go right here.
If you're breathing
Yeah.
heavy, roll up. Disadvantage.
It's
a
100%.
definite disadvantage.
Because as soon as you try to lift, you know, most
I got a
people
little
when they
one,
get
so
a lift or
I don't have
a
much
heavy
experience.
exertion, they go, what do they
There was
do?
a 4-time.
They hold their breath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Four
totally.
times
Learning to breathe.
Iowa State champ.
Yeah,
You
That
know
was
how
one of the
that.
things that helped me.
absolutely.
You were wrestling that dude
And I
that
see what I
wrestled NC
noticed.
State.
What I noticed.
And I didn't
is
switch the
double
lock.
mouthpiece, man.
But I put my head down, and I went like that.
With the double.
He didn't budge. He wouldn't go
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
He started
Yeah,
going
you
to
can be in
sleep.
a headlock.
And I went for like the butt drag, stepped over the leg,
I've
kept
been
it,
in a crushing
and got two.
triangle
He-
before, where I felt my teeth going,
But like, you know, his senior year is 40.
yeah.
He was
Because you
dirty.
got one of these, the single, I use when I coach grappling.
But that's the
to
thing.
this,
You don't need to.
you know, the whole,
You don't need to dominate.
I got
Sucker, you just got to negate them
these things are like
and
cheating.
find one thing
The
they
double
don't know.
mouthpiece. This is fucking cheating. I see these professionals going out there with a single
Yeah,
mouthpiece.
I definitely-
it cannot make sense of it.
Definitely should try it,
I don't know.
man. Dude, I say everybody should
It's
fight once,
mouthpieces a lot
but
of
wrestling,
times
wrestle safe.
Are just one
Yeah,
of those
no, I've
pieces
always
that
said
people
that's why they
don't
give more points for taking.
give enough thought.
Probably even setting, that makes the.
Hitting the
I tell my guys, I say, buy
That's-
three mouthpieces.
almost like you
Because you're gonna fuck the first couple of
Oh, yeah.
You're gonna boil and buy three of them.
Break his spine,
One of
break
them
a
is
neck,
gonna
break
be
a
the
leg.
same.
So I used to
And
do
man, that's,
security.
When
I
I find my favorite after a fight, man, I've never ever been able to get one like it.
yeah.
You know, I got my fair
feel
share
it. It's like you
Chokeouts and submissions there.
You know, that fucking
hard.
adrenaline rush, you're like,
Yeah.
ah! You're like,
Dude,
no, my
I
mouth.
caught a guy in rear naked
Yeah,
choke standing.
I now.
And then
when
just
I-
pass it
when I
real
buy
quick,
a $5
didn't he not?
mouthpiece,
Yeah.
Like,
and I'll buy
Connick.
like four of
Yeah,
them.
long story short,
And I'll boil and buy
end up
every one.
choking him
and at the
out,
end, I'm like,
standing
it's
up.
like choosing a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
And same thing, like just used to
And
it.
then, oh man, yeah, that's
Working
it.
on shot, man.
That's
I
funny.
know you're really good at just letting it go past your guard because you were
like
setting
water.
something else up already.
You start learning to be
Yeah.
like water.
All flow.
Separately shit, people think of it, but like they don't really understand.
That's why you don't
When
feel
you're
gas
fluid, you understand that your opponent can choose the path, and as long as you understand where that road is leading, you can still take a left or a right and end up where you need to go.
Yeah.
They would do that, I was smoking the.
Now, obviously, when you get to a higher level, it's a little crazier, but like,
Because then everybody
No
does
lie.
everything.
I swear to God, I
well,
think
you
weed.
think they do,
Well,
but then like,
they practice a lot.
yeah,
totally-
but you catch on that everybody has habits.
Yeah.
Like, you know, for instance, like if I get a guillotine in a front headlock and I just try like
And
a
I
severance
remember
guillotine
Daniel
real
White
tight, some guys will spin out, some guys will fight with hands. Everybody has their own
My grades
things
were
that
at
they
school
do,
when I started smoking.
and you can start
That was
playing.
the first
Like
time
for
I was
instance,
like,
John
this is
Salter,
actually interesting.
if I guillotine him
But I
in
feel
the
like
front
you're right,
headlock,
because- and I
he would
remember at
spin.
one point,
He would spin out.
the
He would hold the hands and he would
was trying to
spin.
ban
He was very good at it. He got out of a lot of them. But then I would realize, well,
Because it was
if
argued
he
that
gator
it
rolls, he
allowed
spins
fighters
this
to-
way.
To go-
If I
to
time
go
it just
further
right,
too,
I
it's
can try and
Yeah,
catch
I don't know
my
about you,
shot.
but my
If that makes any
I
sense. So
feel
now we're
used.
somewhere else in the
Right
training.
now, my back.
And like I keep bringing him up because he's an absolute brain.
Yeah.
So for
He's
me,
an amazing, like, you go roll with him,
that is medicine.
you'll understand what I mean.
You show me something
Front, like,
from
front headlock
So I'm
and stuff, like,
yeah, you're getting there.
I get in
Cartilage,
there a lot,
yeah.
to be honest, because I like to go.
But
for
yeah,
it.
fucking A,
I always, first off, you
Tobacco,
had that
though,
sucker drag.
I
I know you
felt
felt it.
tobacco was a
You
devil.
shouldn't
I
have
smoked
waited.
once, that's my.
You should have hit it. So I was gonna let you hit it, and then you didn't hit it, and I was like, well, I'll resuck.
They're not as
But
bad.
like, it was there, 100% it was there.
Yeah.
Trust your sucker drag, because not a lot of people
I can't count
expect
how
you
many
to sucker drag, and the people fall to their side and try and almost like contain guard. Like, but then same thing, I always tell people with four fingers. Track four fingers, start pulling it around, same thing. And then again, either go for underhooks or look for your drag zone, you know? Like, if I'm in a front headlock,
Desperate breath.
whichever front headlock.
That was going here, first thing I'll do is try my guess.
Because I feel like you're gonna
carry
arm
the
crack,
chin.
you know what I mean? You're gonna try to lock it out here.
So
So what I'm gonna do is start pushing it to the outside.
You're like, grapple
and
with
trap
this guy.
here. And from
And I
here,
just hold them.
probably gonna
And I
suck
hold
and drag
them,
out.
and I hold
But
it
you can.
and I wait for this right here.
Use it for my setup. You know what I mean? Go back into that series.
You're not gonna
It's always there. But realistically, four
Because
fingers.
most people don't,
You can get four
they don't
fingers.
take the time to remain
That right
calm.
there,
They don't-
trust it.
That shit helps
Trust
you
it,
so
trust it,
much.
trust it.
It's like you
Yep.
said, yoga.
So
It's like
if I can get four fingers here, I got game.
I had a term
You
for it,
know,
I call it
because
corner.
realistically, I can sit out
I see you
or
put
I
this
can
down,
post up and rotate, and you gotta rotate with
Get
me.
in,
You know, like,
advantageous
you can start playing the
place.
games.
Then
But
just stop. Just stop.
I just hold it. I hold people and make them
find
use their.
someone that's really good on
Just
sandwich.
just always hold it.
Make
Always
it
hold it.
finish
Just
single leg
enough.
with one arm.
Just enough to where I'm not exerting too much
Get those
energy.
four
Just
fingers.
hold.
Never
Hold.
rush.
Hold.
Yeah,
this guy ain't shouts.
Make
I don't think you have to finish a single leg
you
sometimes.
now,
You can go for
it's
something
like,
else while
it's
you
like,
got that
you
leg.
just
There
showed
was an
them all.
All-American
Yeah.
guy that
They
came in
got
and
served back.
Lemaine Williams.
They
was one of
can't.
the, like, stud
They
jiu-jitsu
can't
guys
just
in
lay
the
there in an inferior
He's retired
position
now,
all
he's
night.
back.
They're gonna lose the fight.
He, main thing.
One of my other big things is I always hit people wherever I could. Yeah, I'm ready to opening. If I had your back, I couldn't and they could choke you.
And,
I would hammer fist the back of your shoulder.
Yeah.
I mean, just steady.
Shots got deep and on single leg.
If I was in your corner, and I had you right here,
You just had the one hand hooked around and it didn't have the other.
Elbow, yeah, absolutely, I agree.
He couldn't step around the
Anywhere
angle,
you
couldn't
could-
play it, and he would lose every single
take
time.
it for a couple rounds. After a couple rounds, you're like, oh
So
shit.
you did
Absolutely,
single leg.
and it's scoring.
You negated
It's
his bread and
scoring.
butter.
The judges are
Like,
looking
there's so
at
many
that
things.
going,
That's why I try not to have one
he's
thing
hanging,
on my
you know,
mind.
so yeah,
Even if I'm
absolutely.
like sparring and stuff, if I see it the second time that I've already been before, I'm
The
like,
thing that just.
That's the thing, because you're such a good wrestling person, 90% of the time, if you're wrestling those
It drove me
kids,
so crazy.
you're gonna end up on
One of my
top.
guys, they were like,
That's why.
I've been learning some judo too.
you know, they
so I learned-
were way ahead, they won't
For
raise
3 years, I
money.
sat on my ass.
And then in the
People don't
last,
brag
like,
about it,
Yeah.
but like, I
2
sat on my
minutes of
ass
the
for
fight,
3
or something like
years
that, they go
straight.
for this big spectacular
Because
armbar.
I negated my
They missed
wrestling, because I
it.
knew if I got into
Some
a fight, I'm using my
motherfucker
wrestling to get
flies
on
on
top.
top of
But
them.
it made it where
Like a
if I got
drunk
swept,
kid,
or if
just,
I went for a submission, I
and he
got too high,
closes strong.
you know, and I end up
Yeah.
on
And
bottom,
we lose the
I
fight.
can scramble back.
Why
You see how
on earth?
comfortable I'm on bottom now?
preach,
Yeah.
I used to not be that way, but after,
like church, I preach like
15 years
church,
now.
position
Learning stuff from
over
bottom.
submission. No,
I
of course.
feel
it
comfortable
varies,
now starting
because
off
if
like
you're
this
way
against black.
behind the whole
I know
fight,
Yeah, you got to go for
lay
it.
down
Go
like
for
this.
it.
you gotta go.
Run around.
Bro,
Okay.
if you are
If it's a close
you
fight,
know, close fight,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ryan.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
when you start getting to that point where you understand that everything's a road,
especially
you
North
don't
Carolina,
control the wheel.
motherfucker put
The
his
best
hands
way to
up,
say it is
you
like
just
someone else is
eat
pushing you down the
hard.
path,
Don't stop
and then
hitting
you
his heart.
control
Don't stop
certain
the fight.
destiny.
I've had
Like you're scrambling this way,
referees.
you know, okay, I can
when I
do
was so
this,
close to
this,
referees, I
this.
tell them,
Yeah.
don't stop the fucking
Don't
fight.
stop the fight.
Don't stop it.
Don't
If
exhaust
you hit me,
yourself.
I've been getting punched in the face before and been like, I'm good.
You're
I'm
grappling
through.
through enough that you
I
don't have to
cannot
force the thing.
Yeah.
Just let it
gamble in
flow where it
MMA
flows,
anymore.
you know?
I cannot.
Honestly, that
I cannot pay to watch MMA anymore. I'm
I've
so
really learned a lot
fucking
more like
sick of these
wrestling.
goddamn stoppages.
I was your leg roll. I was leg all the time.
How do you call it
I do
ultimate
legs a lot,
fighting?
that's
I never
Right.
let her.
And there's
I should have.
You should go and tell somebody quick.
Well, you wouldn't be neat.
Last
Here's
year,
the
last
thing.
year I
If
wrestled.
we're gonna
I was
allow
like, damn.
no gloves,
Should've been using
bare
this.
knuckle, or boxing,
Wrist control
you
from
can't tell
behind.
me.
It's
But
like just
Asian
trying to
rules,
see this.
MMA,
That's
is
my- I
some
love
thing.
this.
Besides,
wrist
wouldn't it be
That
cool?
kicks to the head.
Yeah.
MMA, that's the one.
Like
And
the
for, like,
stomping,
you
the
see the
stomping,
wrist, like,
Irish,
you're taking away their
stomping.
advantage.
I
I like it.
I like it too,
You're
but
on
it's
top of
dangerous.
them. A lot of guys don't
I
know
don't think it's
even
any more
that.
dangerous.
They don't know how to
An
wrestle.
elbow.
They don't know how to.
The elbow, yeah.
Things that we take for granted
Elbow.
to
If I
wrestle,
can throw
that was like
a
the
spinning
basic, like,
wheel
hey, the elementary
or a
rules.
jumping elbow,
Like,
I gotta be able to.
They don't get it.
No.
You know?
Like John Jones holding him
Yes.
against the cage
Yeah.
on the spinning
Yeah.
elbow.
I heard someone call
But
me,
he had
make
now
sure
the
something
storm kicks, like
Yeah,
the old
that's-
Vanderlei Silver Pride,
Yeah, that's
Melon
stuff.
Busters.
Yeah.
That shit is. Yeah, that shit
Focus on
looks
bringing
like
it
somebody's gonna die. But I gotta tell you,
That is good.
if we're gonna allow bare knuckles, I feel like Asian rules is just around the corner.
Yeah.
Just around the corner, and it's just. I
It's
guess-
all to figure out how to do the insurance with it. That's what that is.
Dude, I can't. It's just, I feel like and when we look at the UFC roster, when we look at the MMA, these people from other countries are just whipping our asses. They're whipping our
They don't
asses.
have the- they don't
They
have
don't
the
have
rules we
those
have.
fucking limitations.
Yeah.
Over in Russia, in France, in Asia, they can fight so much harder.
And they can fight multiple times in a
Done a
night.
couple
And
fights and
the
everything, you know
youth-
how it is.
Yeah.
Spreading the love.
Man, yeah, I'm endlessly frustrated. That's one of my main. It drives me nuts. And then next thing you
Yeah,
know,
just
these,
acting.
between insurance companies and liability lawyers. Oh God, Jack Reed.
Like some of the guys walked in there and said, so why are you here?
Are you
I was like,
familiar?
I gave him a straight answer. I was like, you know, this is the reason why I came.
$42 million.
But, like, you know, I put on the gloves. I'm still sitting here right
I mean,
now.
the guy,
I'm up here.
he got his neck broken.
Me and
it's
Jeff
sad.
Roberts came up
But
here.
you cannot tell me
Yeah, man, a
anything
couple young
about
dogs
it.
up here.
That's 3 years. 3 years of now. He says, Pan-American.
You know that I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be a white belt.
I'm telling you, dude, this is.
But how's that gonna be fair to the people that I'm competing
I
against?
showed up with gloves on.
It's not gonna be fair.
The moment you compete, you get promoted to
Brought my
blue belt.
fucking
It's
D and
like,
my belt.
it just,
I
you know,
came for it.
yeah, all that.
It is what it is.
It's
but,
for me,
yeah, I
it's
can't,
you know, once
driven
he
me
said,
crazy.
once he said it back to myself.
I mean, I understand because there is things that I need to learn as a white belt because I never trained to compete. I never trained to compete. Now,
Yeah, I know.
now,
I know.
Nogi, am I a white belt? No, by no means I should not be considered a white belt.
I honestly,
Yeah.
I've always considered
Oh, if I get.
Like judo, that's not, I don't wanna go on judo, that's me too hard. Like the guys and all that shit, I don't wanna do that. So what's the next best thing working with
James
jiu-jitsu?
Brown and everything.
Oh, there's no question. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is without a doubt
Dude, you need to
the
travel.
most marketable
Gave my
martial
number,
art.
and was like,
It's the
hey,
safest martial
dude,
art.
he's very
It's just
respectful,
got
yes, sir,
the
no,
insurance
sir,
companies
like,
like it.
now,
It's just, it's got.
We're gonna train more for
And,
police too, though.
Oh, yeah.
If your first question is North Carolina,
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't need huge.
I hate to say it, but if Derek Chauvin was black on
sitting there right now,
jiu-jitsu,
there's one guy who
probably wouldn't help
wrestled,
George
strong
Floyd
wrestling
down like
board.
that.
When they did that, I knew it was a blood job. I instantly, I was like, the way they're holding, that's a blood job.
It can be,
Yeah,
yeah.
because they were like, oh, how does he say he doesn't breathe? He feels like he get ripped. He's never been put in fucking blood
And
job.
remember, when George Floyd wound up, when he wound up at the hospital, they pulled his blood, and he did have 6 times the lethal dose of fentanyl, right?
Yeah.
He did, that's a fact.
Yeah.
So anybody, so I would argue that anybody.
Oh, I
could
showed
die
up
of
over
those-
here and,
Yeah, for sure.
this
But
this
man,
gym thing is
my
actually
thing
one of
was
my
that,
old wrestlers.
like
that
you
I
said,
trained when he was in high school. It's
if
actually
they
his
had
house.
good jujitsu skills,
Yeah.
he would not
Jeff?
have to
Jeff.
resort to
Really?
those tactics.
That's awesome.
I used to go train all these different ones, but yeah, I'm still up here.
You're just gonna
I'm
rotate
talking
off,
about the road
put your
now.
hands on his hips.
You feel a
You
little
won't
tired
get
now?
it.
You
got
feel
it.
a little out?
Big ass
Hey,
motherfucker. He was mad.
Oh, you
He
alright?
was mad at the
Was
crowd.
it just like kind of
You could see him
flaring
looking
up
at the
a little
crowd, being
Your bicep?
contemptuous. They're like, get off, you
Oh, it's your
motherfucker.
oblique.
And I mean,
Yeah,
I've been
you might just be you're throwing
the first
punches
thing
hard.
you do
Yeah,
when
not
somebody
just that, but
asks
how much
you,
water you drink.
Hey, motherfucker,
Yeah,
How are you eating?
you gotta drink.
You
You
cramp.
do not need, you're gonna do the exact opposite. Fucking stillion.
Did you bring
That's
water?
exactly, yeah.
Hey,
When we walk
I
back,
feel
I
like,
got water.
yeah, I feel like Derek Chauvin. in
You
that
should be trying to drink a
situation.
gallon of water a day. Try
If
to.
he knew
That's
Jeff,
crazy,
if
but
he
like
trained,
seriously, like
he wouldn't have
You got
been
to.
so.
I was drinking a gallon and a half when I was on the floor.
Yeah, and that, for that fucking crowd.
Say me, I'm a
You'll
constitutionalist.
notice
I
this
believe in
won't happen.
following the Constitution
This-
to a
That was
freaking
that was-
T. And most
that
of
was
us
one
don't
of the,
even realize, they don't even know what five
Yeah.
fundamentals of first amendment is.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was a fourth
Yeah.
amendment. You can stop and frisk.
Yeah.
How are you
Yeah,
supposed
when
to-
you're
how are you
running,
supposed
that
to
rates
hold
that's
something?
the
I don't know what it
is.
is.
Motherfucker,
Actually,
they got
you
stopped
got-
and frisked in New York. You
got a
walk
little
into this
bit
guy,
when you-
and
Oh, New
you're
York
just like, stop, I'm gonna
That's just
frisk.
gonna be
What?
dehydration.
They have it in New York
That's
where you
you're
can't
tired,
even, where they
your
have it
body
where you're
can't
not
fill
even
it back
allowed to
up.
film the public buildings, which is totally against the
It's
Constitution.
amazing, yeah, dude. We're turning.
Yeah,
It's almost
that's why
like
it's
Orwellian, isn't it? Yeah, it's almost
Yeah,
Orwellian. That
that's
shit
why.
scares me. I think it could get worse before it gets better.
Yeah, you work
But
out
yeah, the
hard enough,
hysteria right
you
now,
work
dude.
out long enough,
For sure.
you'll negate it.
Brandon Regan just stuck an 8-pound longer.
Yo, Trajan
Eight
Gore.
pounds in the hours.
Trajan